I'll go for Chicago too. So.
Oh no, I actually saw that.
Yeah. That was a good one.
All right, so off to game one on Smashville, which is actually interesting because Jack and I were talking about real quick how this matchup is really going to come down to how Ryu is able to interact with Diddy Kong staying outside of his threat range. Because Diddy Kong staying outside of his threat range with Banana or threatening with punishes with either dash attack or side B, that's how a lot of this neutral is going to play it. And a big way that Ryu can kind of mix up that approach range is with platforms.
Yeah.
So I would see starting on Smashville, if you're Ikan right now, I'd see this kind of as a win considering your options.
It is interesting too though, because Ikan plays around his ranges like better than damn near any other Ryu I've seen before. The ability to just like get these quick dash in and dash cancel movements forward are
Absolutely.
really nice.
And I think another big one, maybe it's not pretty, but always worth mentioning, Ikan is really willing to press the B button, which is important in making sure that when you're playing a character like Ryu, your approach options are not very telegraphed. Because, you know, I mean, what's a better mix-up to your approach options than not approaching?
That's a good point. It's crazy too though, because like you talk about like being able to press the B button, there might be like some, you know, unconscious ignorance in players who will not do that and want to have a more mixy option to choose, but damn, I can pull it if it works every single time.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, seeing this right now, it's very hit for hit. I think a big thing worth mentioning is that neither of these guys are really able to make their advantage stick so far. I think just kind of feeling it out. Also, both of these players, from my own experience, having played both of them, really good players in disadvantage. They're tricky to keep on the ledge. They're tricky to keep in the air. So I'm sure this first few games is going to be them scoping it out. But I mean, a bad monkey flip gets punished, and I mean that's the first stock.
Oh my goodness, banana in hand.
What are we doing?
Too.
Oh, he went for tech roll out. He wanted to do a lot.
I know, had banana in hand there too. Probably could have gotten something a little more conservative, but wanted all of it.
Yeah. I mean, if ever in a set is the time to take those kinds of risks, it's early.
Yeah, right. Especially with the lead like we have right here. This stock is damaged goods already. We can definitely do a bunch with it if we can find that crazy opening.
Exactly. It's last hit, and it's stuff like game 4, game 5, where it's time to really be like, oh, careful with your presence in terms of risks.
Yeah. That was crazy. I'm shocked that up smash did not kill.
Yeah, and even in terms of on the topic of risk taking, even Ikan losing that first stock there, I also think something that goes really underspoken is risk taking and disadvantage, because Ikan lost that. Oh, another bad monkey flip getting punished. Zinoto's really gonna have to watch those. But just to close the thought, people don't really see risks and disadvantage as often as they appear. But Ikan losing that first stock because he wanted to see if he could kind of squeak out of having to go to ledge, which is the kind of thing that he kind of probably realized that he couldn't in that spot, and is something that you make a note for in the future. But you try those things early, because if your opponent shows that you're able to get away with it, that stuff really makes a big difference across the set.
That's such a big difference between like these players who are so seasoned and had success at every level of this game, is they've realized those things actually do matter when like there's people who throw caution to the wind and can get wins for it. Zinoto almost dies off top right there.
That up air confirm almost doing it. I mean, this is going to be a tough match for him to squeak back. I think at this point, it's really you got to be thinking about what all is working, trying to make mental note of that. That said, though, I mean, a couple Diddy Kong edge guards, and I mean,
anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Hate to be that guy, but oh, that crouch under the neutral B, dude, that was looking cool. Short characters.
Yeah, getting away with it.
I cannot relate.
Dude, it's crazy too. There's something I didn't realize with this matchup is both these characters are going to be very heavy in their shield pressure mix-up game, because we find a really big opening there.
Ikan kind of greeting to go to the top platform for pressure with the falling aerial, which is kind of what we talked about at the start of this set. But Zinoto punishing it. Zinoto, who through Legacy has a lot of experience punishing people for going to that top platform, having played Ryuga so much.
Yeah, true. My boy loves to put that pin out over there and see what goes on.
Yeah.
Can work out here as well. Oh my god.
Dude, he's gonna close this edge guard?
Trying to bait on
oh,
everything.
that
really
trade.
Good really good
that trade was it, I think. Oh my god, dude. What?
Holy crap. What a play from Zinoto to bring that game back from what looked like the depths of hell.
Dude, the balls to go for that trade there. I thought as soon as it wasn't closed, that one back air didn't. As soon as it literally didn't blast on, I thought Ikan was gonna get back.
Yeah, because he didn't immediately go for the punish like right after, but Ikan went low and Zinoto's able to close that out.
Yeah. So I'm curious after that game if Zinoto is able to recognize kind of a little bit of neutral discomfort on Smashville, but no, he left it open and they're going back.
I think I can understand how Ikan could see that as being like, to you, like lack of a better term, like a fluky way to end that game.
Oh, definitely. Dude, for all intents and purposes, I think I can have that game won. I almost called it over, dude. I thought that game was cooked.
Nevertheless, though, we are here instead of drawing
You
first
never
blood.
want to have games like that be like how you expect to win or how you plan to win.
Right. Happy to take them, but not going to have
Yeah, absolutely.
an exception to the rule more so than the rule.
Yeah. Oh, we're monkey flipping back and forth.
I mean, shoot, it worked really well in the final stock of that game one, the game 1-2.
Yeah.
Got punished for it really early, lost the first 2 stocks because of it, but I don't know, Ikan maybe got a little too conservative in how we were catching these approaches from Zinoto.
I think actually, not to pat myself on the back, but to pat myself on the back, Julian with these monkey flips, Zinoto with these monkey flips, is very limit testing and disadvantage. How much can I get away, right? How little do I have to be on ledge? I don't want to be there more than I have to, right? Early in that game, recognized that, okay, he's not letting me get away with these. I kind of need to play it a little more disciplined. And that last stock, really more than anything, it was just kind of a masterclass of not giving out the same free hits that he was giving out earlier.
Mm-hmm. They may look exactly the same, but they are not.
Yeah.
Good mix-up in the corner there, too. Able to shark from below just a little bit with the Shoryu.
Yeah. Going for that F-tilt 2-frame, it didn't work, but I'm curious if we'll see it again. Because, I mean, that move is so active, and in that spot, it would have closed the kill.
Weird DI there on the throw, but we're still alive for it, but Zinoto still playing this dash movement so beautifully.
Dude, catching a panic roll, and then the panic roll, and then the panic down tilt after the roll. Just really, like, changed the speed he's been playing at from the start of the game. Something he's really good at. Something I think in his for any of the Zinoto fans in chat, something in his career that he's really struggled in is really pumping the brakes on, and I think he's really figured out how to kind of turn the speed up and then dial it back down to his more comfortable, slower, careful across time.
Not seeing Ikan punish these banana pulls as much as we had seen in the early goings of that first game, too. That's where we've been able to find Zinoto in the air more efficiently. But seems to be getting away with it a lot more. The space in the stage, the platform layout giving him a little bit more, open area to work with.
Dude, that Z-drop nair into F-smash, that just worked.
No grab here, too. Run off monkey flip, though, going to get the cross-up we were looking for after Ikan went for an aggressive punish.
Yeah, I think these guys are kind of finding the speed that they both feel comfortable having to play this at. I think they both kind of wanted to play it a little faster, but the first game kind of beats the discipline into you.
Good catch on that one there, too. Ikan not letting the trigger fly on the focus
Smart,
too much.
too.
Exactly.
With banana in hand, that would have been punished. Something I want to see both of these guys actually take a, like, oh my god, that almost killed. Something I want to see both of these guys think about a little more is neither of them.
It's hard to get a word out with these guys, too.
Dude, I agree. And
stuff.
also, it's hard to get a word out with these up smashes not killing, but that straight back air doing just the opposite.
Oh, F-tilt here, too. No drag down, going to go high, immediately letting the kick fly, too, because Ikan would have punished with a trade, and we're in a really bad spot for Zinoto. Oh my gosh, forward air 182?
Yeah. All of this. Oh my god! The banana sitting there on the ledge roll is actually really cheeky. But how are we going to find the stock, dude?
Huh? Coast to coast on the F-tilt here, too.
Nice,
Zinoto,
right.
finally, my goodness.
That stock was only going to be taken off the upper blast zone, nowhere else, I guess. After 4 tries. Yeah, I mean, all intents and purposes, this is a really even game. Weirdly enough, between these two characters, the hits have looked more volatile for Zinoto. Ikan's been kind of chipping away, but Zinoto, as we saw at the end of the last game, he's kind of able to couple right calls an advantage, and he's able to make a stock go away.
That weight there was diabolical. Could have been something crazy had Ikan not gone immediately below the ledge.
Yeah. Absolutely. Ikan running around with banana, and is that going to be it? No! Doesn't connect. I don't know if it would have killed even if it did.
Yeah.
Makes you think if that was just an F smash. You have a lot of time after that banana. But it's hard to capitalize in the moment.
Looking for a roll behind it, that banana toss here, too. Monkey flip. Gonna find the command grab for it.
Punishing that jab, getting outspaced.
Yeah.
Which is just that stuff with the dropping shield on the down tilts on the platform. Smart of him to go for side B.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I'm sure there's a lot of other things that you might be tempted to do there, but that side B didn't look like it had any question whether it was going to kill or not.
I mean, like, it feels like Ryu at times when the kill is, like, right in front of your face. You have, like, too many out syndrome. Like, you're drawing to 19 cards, but you don't hit any single one of them on the turn or the river. It's like, oh, damn. I got an offsuit 3 and a 7.
Yeah. Lots of buttons you can press when, you hit the down tilt on someone dropping their shield.
It's like, yeah, up smash kills, Tatsu kills, and Shoryu kills, but for some reason my other options didn't kill. But I picked that one. What am I doing?
Zinoto going to PS2, which I'm a fan of. I think we want a bigger stage. I honestly think we should have banned Smash Bros for the first game. We should have counted our lucky stars and
right.
and not wanted to go to somewhere as congested as that. Because the more he's able to play these neutral interactions by outspacing, the better they've been going. Things like the monkey flips on the missed jabs, the banana tosses on the down tilts.
That was really good. I like it knocking back into the banana. And you know Ikan does not want to go back to ledge there, too, so he's just going to roll right into Zinoto's up tilt.
Yeah, this is some good ledge play here. Something I want to see that I wanted to talk about but couldn't get out in the heat of the last game is I really want to see Zinoto get clipped by less of these fireballs as Ikan's recovering. He's losing a lot of ledge traps, but also at the same time, Ikan's putting them in really tricky spots. But that's something to look for, because if any of these guys can, with how close it already is, given how much they're able to take out of their advantage, if something like Julian getting more time in his ledge traps becomes consistent, that's the kind of thing that can really swing the pace of these games.
Yeah, it's weird because he's playing like the stage advantage extremely well, but once it gets off stage, Ikan is getting away with it for the most part, except for when the stocks are taken with like extremely 4 or 5 interaction.
Yeah, like the end of that first game.
Exactly.
Yeah, but this already looks so much more comfortable, dude. Ryu's running around the stage chasing Diddy Kong, who's constantly constantly sitting further and further away because there's just more spot to run to.
Got caught with the overextension there, too.
Dude, I hate those trips. When you trip on the banana because you're chasing them. Like, they don't even throw it at you. It's just on the ground and you run over it.
You got lucky. I know you did.
Yeah. Another dash attack 2-piece. These really add up, man. Especially when you're sitting there with the lead, but good outspace. Oh, not the sweet spot. I don't know if that could have been. I don't know enough about this character to know.
Down toss in the banana, getting back to a safe spot to be in.
Yeah, that was really strange in terms of monkey flipping towards where the banana had dropped, even though he was monkey flipping himself into the corner. It almost put him in a safer spot.
Yeah, because you have that line in the sand to be able to retreat back to it.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Dude, it's like a would you rather question. Would you rather center stage no banana or the corner with banana? Which spot is stronger?
Like, comment, and share to share your answer.
Yeah.
Oh, got hit with the up air 1 there, too. Could have maybe find something further if we had a jump still, but alas, that wasn't the case.
Yeah. He's finally getting more of a rhythm on how to get his game plan in terms of consistently spacing away and getting free space to pull banana without getting clipped by these neutral Bs by Ryu. Good drop zone fair. I think that one was confirmed after the side B.
Yeah.
But good to recognize it.
And Ikan not been giving that situation all too much, especially after that first game, but kind of, had to play the hand, no jump, no real rising options we can have there.
Yeah. Good. Being more careful around the shield pressure, knowing that that's what cost him the last game. And I think that's also another thing. We don't see it as much because of how good Zinoto's being in terms of never even being in the spot where his shield is being pressured with this longer stage and constantly being able to dash back. But seeing how he adapts to the unfortunate moment where maybe a slip in his movement does let Ryu get on his shield, right? I mean, those are the things that cost stocks. A little disadvantage fake out with the B reverse there. Next thing you know, Ryu's right on top of you, pressing jab, up tilt, up B, all of it.
All of the options you could possibly need.
All of them. Next thing you know, you're spawning at 0%.
What happened? I'm on the Angel platform.
Nice. I like that. This is a very unconventional looking ledge trap. Oh, very unconventional looking ledge trap, but really just prioritizing the fact that he wants the stage. He's not even trying to risk it with these neutral Bs recovering. Dude, and literally all of this, just retreating to center stage, not playing this ledge too riskily, not getting clipped out of it. Dude, this is making the difference. I mean, this is the same disadvantage that stuck for the last like 40 seconds.
Oh, down
it didn't
smash.
trip. It didn't trip because Ryu was in the air when the banana connected.
Nevertheless, though, we were still able to find really good stage position.
Yeah,
here.
but dude, this is a scary percent. Oh, no jump, I think.
Oh, had our jump to get back
no,
here
he did
to went low.
That was on me.
Oh my God, he went for the air dodge.
Tricky. Yeah, dude, this is a scary spot to be if you're Diddy Kong. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Ryu gets on you the wrong way right now, and you blow up.
Ooh,
focusing through the trip. He knows percent isn't a deal right now.
Right.
It's do you get hit by the thing that kills you or not?
You really don't know what will kill because these up tilts weren't killing at the percentage we saw in the last game.
Dude, up tilt, monkey flip, down tilt will combo into things that kill. Okay, just a neutral B. That wasn't enough for the big one.
Oh my God, there's no way he didn't hit that too. Dude. Where are we going? What the hell happened?
Oh.
Air dodge dodge off stage because we got jabbed going the other way, so we thought we would spot dodge it to not get hit by a kill confirm, but we had weird drift. I don't know.
Bro, I don't got anything to say.
I got nothing for that, man. I got nothing for that.
Dude, I have nothing to say about that. I sympathize with it, but I have nothing to say about that.
Because we all been there.
Blows. That actually sucks. But, I mean, you got to be thinking it's time to clean it up, man. I mean, you had... Ikan had his game that was rightfully his, that Zinoto won. Zinoto had his game that, call it what it was kind of rightfully his, but he dropped. So, I mean, you can't kick yourself too much because, I mean... They traded games that were in the other person's favor. So kind of just gotta pick yourself up and keep going. One thing I want to see is I want to make sure that Zinoto doesn't kind of speed the pace of the game up too much, because that game he was playing where he was constantly micromanaging the range he was standing at was really doing dividends, but
seems like he's trying to make this game go a little bit faster.
I think he's speeding it up a little bit, and that's not really something that's been working in this set historically.
Up and over here too. Monkey flip, not gonna find a connection. I can look for a ledge trump.
Yeah, an interesting one too. Not like the half circle trump, but like some character tech trump.
Yeah, the Tatsu trump, like the Mario cape, like stuff like that. Yeah. Up and over, banana on the ground. We will take it, but finally gonna find a hit in the air.
Oh, dude, these stray interactions off of point blank banana toss, either Ryu's just in the air, so he gets clipped, he doesn't trip, and then he's actually positive when he lands.
Yeah.
They look so coin flippy as they're happening.
Oh my
but
goodness.
They swing the game so much, dude. These point blank banana tosses, dude.
I mean,
it almost makes you think, is he putting himself more at risk by doing it than not, even though it's his move?
Got locked there. Gonna go for a backer to push off of stage. Gonna have to go real deep to find this one, but still 80% already.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous, and this one is over. A 3-stock to send Zinoto down into the loser's bracket.
Dude, I mean, sometimes you get flustered, you approach, and then the game bleeds out before you can